certain times of the year, it sure feels like time speeds up, because here we are with M Case already. And then guess what? Hang on tight, because N Case is already on eBay, so it will be in stores shortly. We went on a trip to Eastern Washington last weekend and went into one of the Walmarts. They had a gigantic dump bin. It was still filled with older cars, but on the very top there were some of these M Case cars. So here's what I got, and I was surprised to find them. Especially this Nissan 370Z. This was in the L case, but you know, around here it was wiped out, so I was glad to have found it on the top of the dump bin. There's some really nice street racing type tampos on it. Really cool car. Only had one in the entire dump bin. Maybe they just threw some fresh cars on the top, but you know, very happy to find that one. We got a custom V8 Vega. It's an awesome looking muscle car. It's a smaller muscle car than most, but still very nice lines on it. A Pagani Hyura. And again, this was released earlier, I think in a green color. There's a blue recolor of it. Kind of more like a classic exotic type blue. Maestretta MXR. Another recolor. It came out in a kind of a light teal blue color. That was an awesome color. This one is also pretty awesome looking, but I think I like the blue color of this car better. But this is still pretty neat to have both versions. Chevelle SS. And I think this was also in the L case, didn't find it. This is from the M case. That is a cool looking tampo. It's kind of this abstract type tampos are a lot nicer looking. And then because we're on a road trip, there's two cars that we just had to open in the car to keep ourselves busy. So I think Lila was playing with this one. This is the Rev Rod from the Hot Wheels series, or the Hot Wheels cartoon movies that just came out. And then we have the Baja truck, which is also known as the jump truck in the cartoon series. This is a recolor of the yellow one that came out earlier. The yellow truck is the one in the cartoons, but this blue color actually looks a lot nicer than the earlier yellow one. Also have a few random ones that we found along the way. Surprisingly, found some really old cars. I think we got this from a Fred Meyer that we stopped off to get some water and go for a bathroom break. Here's the 70 Plymouth AAR Cuda with the Falcon tampos on it. I really like that one. It has, like any of these branded cars, but this one especially looks really nice. And this is from a K case back in 2013. Now we got a 70 Plymouth Superbird from 2012, but it's a green Charger Daytona in a really nice looking tampo pattern. I think this one also came out in orange, but this green is really nice looking. This lime green. Never seen it in the stores before, but of course we've only started collecting recently. And then my favorite Hot Wheel castings of all, I have to admit, I know it's not going to be popular amongst most Hot Wheel collectors, but for some reason I really like the slingshot molding, you know, the body, the way it looks. I like how it kind of goes down in the front and then it curves up and goes back down. It's kind of almost like a street racing version of one of those off-road type cars, but you know, it's like a racing car. It's hard to see when it's put together like this. But the reason why I like it is because I've been kind of playing with this and taking it apart for customization, and this one's a stripped version. I've already drilled out the bottom holes. Again, if you want to know how to do this, the best video to look up is one by MemosCollectables. So I've already drilled those out with I actually used a drill press to get these out as accurately as possible. But when you take this car apart, the whole body is really interesting. You can kind of see on this base plate the curvature of the chassis on the bottom goes up. It makes room for the exhaust pipes. In this casting, the bottom is actually all metal and a metal body as well. But I do plan on making some customs of this car. So I'm going to put this back together really quickly. And I'll make a few update videos on how this one goes, but I was really happy to find a old version of this one, and this one is really old. It's from 2012 in a Q case. Not sure how it ended up still being on the pegs for that long, but of course we're way out in central Washington, so maybe they don't move stock as fast out there. But this is a really cool one.
It's a track star version in purple. And then, of course, while I was out there, I got 2 more of these Hot Wheel Team Hot Wheel Tampo slingshots for more customizations. Okay, so that wraps up the end case and a few extras, kind of just a road trip Hot Wheel collectible edition video. So thanks for watching, and hope you guys are having luck finding these out there as well.